Well, hello, this is UOAbigail, and I would like to welcome you to our 6th episode of the Skunkworks using FTB Inventions. And you can see behind me here, we still have our central base setup area over here. And on the other side of this, I went ahead and worked on setting up a couple of automatic farms. We are producing wheat currently in both of these farms. Automatically have it set up to harvest and replant, etc., etc. Right now I don't have anything going on with the sludge that's being created, but we'll do something with that later. You can see I kind of did a little miscalculation when I built this, and yeah, we've got areas that are not quite hydrated, but yeah, okay, whatever. We'll just go ahead and let that be for now. This one here is still not completely filled up with seeds yet, but that'll happen over time. Anyway, we're going to eventually feed all the product from this over into our ME system. Speaking of which, we've actually got to get started on that today, since in the last episode, I believe I actually manufactured them, the plates, in the episode, but I might have done that off camera. I would have to go back and take a look at the video itself, but in any case, we do have them. Where are they? That's the thing. I know I have them. There they are. And of course, the last chest I look in. You know what? I'm going to look in one more just to make sure. Okay, there we go. No, it wasn't in the last chest. It was in the chest before the last chest. Well, anyway, yeah, we have our inscriber plates here. Our inscriber presses. So we need to build some inscribers in order to begin using these. So anyway, we're going to take a look here and see what's needed to craft these inscribers. Yes, so it is the same as in the other modpack versions of this. It's a couple of sticky pistons, some iron, and then the fluix crystals. So, let's see, do we have fluix crystals added here, or can they even be added? So, fluix crystals are not added. Certus quartz. We do have certus quartz crystals. I was looking in the equivalent exchange system rather than NEI. So yes, we do have the certus quartz seeds, which is sand and certus quartz dust. And for the fluix crystal, one charged certus quartz. So do we have any charged? No, we do not. Okay, so either we have to dig around and find some charge, because I do not know if we can build the charging system. The energy acceptor. There I am, fumbling around. Energy acceptor requires a pure or a regular fluix crystal. So yeah, we need to find some charged certus quartz before we can actually do anything with this. So yeah, okay, scratch that idea. So we will put these up for now and see what we can do about finding some charged certus. Really? We have one. Well, that is good to know. So, yeah. Anyway, now that we know that we have one, let's go, if I'm correct, it was just the redstone and the certus quartz, the charged certus quartz. So, fluix crystal, yeah, I'm fumbling around here again, like I said, but, one nether quartz and one redstone, so we still need the nether quartz. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make an inscriber here in just a second. So and there we go. Alright, anyway, Now that we've fumbled our way through that, actually we don't want to make an inscriber. Do we want to make an inscriber? We want to make a energy acceptor and a charge pad for energizing them. Okay, yeah. We'll need iron ingots. Plus, we need 2 pistons, 2 sticky pistons. So we do not have those yet. And do we have slime? Okay, again, we are short on materials. We need to find a slime. Okay, new first order of business, finding a slime. We'll take a look at our map here real quick and see if we found a swampy area. And this area over here might be swamp. Maybe. And that over there might be swamp. Maybe. So yeah, we're going to have to find a slime. Alrighty, here we are sitting at a swamp. I went ahead and decided to explore off in a different direction. So I flew straight across the ocean here until I encountered some land, and right away I found the swamp area. And so now we are here. We are now waiting for nightfall. So yeah, maybe we'll get some slimes to spawn, and then we can get our first sticky piston, add that to our equivalent exchange system, and then we can continue on with our applied energistics. Alrighty, night has fallen. Slime should start spawning here pretty soon, if the moon phase allows it. We're about half moon, so we're not going to get very good spawns. However, waiting around, I took a look at the sticky pistons and found out I could have used raw rubber to make the sticky piston. So we really don't necessarily need the slime for this, but as long as I'm out here, I might as well go ahead and see if I can get one just to get it in the system, because it is actually usable in a few other recipes that I do not believe the raw rubber can be used in. So far, I'm not seeing anything on the radar, but it's time to start moving around and see what we can find. Alright, well anyway, I'm sure some will spawn sometime tonight. I'll just go ahead and cut until either one does, or if we have to wait here another night. Alrighty, we have one, and I believe it is below me here. So let's... Yeah, there he is right there. Excellent. Did we get? No, we did not get. No. Alright, well. Oh, there's another one. Where are you at, buddy? Little bitty one. Okay, maybe we'll get one from you. And of course not. Of all the luck. We'll head over this way, let some stuff despawn, and then maybe get some more to spawn. There's one. Got a large slime. We'll surely get one out of this group. There's one. Excellent. So yeah, now... Yes, you get... Perfect. Alright, well, we can now head back. So I'm going to head back to base, get this added to our equivalent exchange system, and I'll meet you there. Our trip to the swamp was actually worthwhile in any case, because we got our blue orchid, And I'm not sure if we have this kind of mushroom. No, we do not. So now we do. And we will add the slime ball. And while we are at it, if I'm correct, I put a piston in here. We'll go ahead and make that sticky piston. And we will add that as well. Now, like we were trying to do before, we need sticky pistons. We need 2 of those. And our charged certus quartz, or our Fluix crystal rather. So we are now going to make our inscriber to start with, which requires 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So like this. Like that. Alright, excellent. We have our inscriber. Can that be learned? It cannot be learned. Alright, now we need to make the energy acceptor. And I do not remember offhand what is required for that besides our Fluix crystal. We need quartz glass, which requires certus quartz dust or quartz dust and regular glass. So we'll go ahead and grab out 5 quartz. If we have enough exchange. No, we do not. We'll have to go and grab a exchange material real quick. And shiny ingot will be enough. We'll throw that in there. And we will need 5 of these. And we will need 4 glass. And we will go ahead and grind these up in the sag mill. And we will craft them into our quartz glass, which again is not learnable or exchangeable. So we now have those. We need 4 more iron ingots and our Fluix crystal. So, place these in here. Excellent. We now have our energy acceptor. Now, we need to hook this up to our generator, our Stirling generator somewhere. And I am thinking that we might want to just go ahead and do this where do we want to do this? Might be a good idea to just go ahead and make a new Stirling generator and do this underneath here for now, just so that we can get the system set up, since we are probably going to wind up moving this and this here, and we do not want to install them somewhere where they're going to be visible at this time until we actually get this area designed up here, because I'm planning on running our Fluix cables down through here and maybe having the actual controller up above. So yeah, anyway, so we are going to need the Stirling generator. We'll need 1 of those, and coal. We'll need a stack, and that'll be enough to get this going. So we will head down here underneath. You know, we haven't really designed anything down here yet. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and throw this on the ground, and we can move it later. So we'll throw a Stirling generator right there, our energy acceptor right on top, and our inscriber. We built an inscriber and an energy acceptor. And what do we need for the charge pad? I may have just messed up. And I sure did. We need more Fluix crystals. And I have no more charged certus quartz. Alright, well, I'm going to go out and do some mining, and I will be back. Alrighty, well, we managed to find some charged certus quartz ore finally. So we will go ahead and head back and make a couple of those Fluix crystals, and then we can actually get a charging pad going, so that this way we can start manufacturing all of our applied energistics components. So yeah, once I find my way out of here real quick. Oh, missed some iron. Yeah, I figured as long as I was down here collecting stuff, I might as well go ahead and grab some ores as well, because they are actually valuable enough on our... Is it this way? Has to be this way. It's actually valuable enough in our equivalent exchange system to make it worthwhile. So yeah, this should be it right down here. Yep, there's our ladder. Excellent. Anyway, I'll meet you outside. And here we go. This should get us 4 of these, which will be enough for us to build the charging pad and maybe a few other components here. Yeah, this way. There we go. So, whenever I set this up down here, I was checking, and it doesn't look like the energy was going into our energy acceptor, so we may actually have to use a cable to do that. So yeah, in any case, we'll go ahead and set this up right next to it, and we'll go ahead and grab a couple of those energy cables just to see what happens. And we won't need the large ones. So we will head back down there and see if we can't get these to charge up. So, energy conduit, and we'll just go ahead and plop it up there like that. Contains 0 RF, contains 0 RF. Let's see if we can get this to actually do anything. We'll need to grab our uncharged certus quartz that we mined up. We may actually have to manufacture a Fluix cable in order to do anything with this. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and swap this out for this, because I believe this actually receives power from below or from behind. Yes, okay, it is charged up now, so that works now. And the inscriber can actually receive power from the side. So we'll go ahead and throw a crystal up in there and see that we can get it charged. And it is now charged. Excellent. So this means we can now begin manufacturing our controllers. So let's find out what the controller needs here, because you know, in the more recent versions of applied energistics, at least the ones in like Sky Factory and Infinity involved and stuff like that, you can actually go out and you can mine those meteors. But since we don't have the meteors here, I do not know what the recipe for a controller would be. So it may actually be able to be manufactured. And this can be added to our ME system. So that's good news. But where is the controller? There's the controller. And yes, it does require the skystone blocks. Okay, so we will go ahead and add the skystone recipe to our equivalent exchange system. So in order to do that, again, we need 5 coal dust and 4 stone. And let's go craft one of these. And it is getting to be nightfall. Skystone, excellent. Whenever it hits to be day, we'll go ahead and actually we can go ahead and do this now. It's probably not going to spawn anything nearby. We've got this area pretty well lit, at least within range. So we'll throw a Skystone in there. So now we can grab out as much Skystone as we need. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the materials together to make our very first ME controller, and I will be right back. And there we have our engineering processor. The last component needed to make our ME controller. Oops, we need the crafting station. Ooh, actually no, we need to make these Skystones into blocks, so we need to cook these. Almost forgot. So we throw those in there, these there, and okay, we have them in the wrong spots apparently. No, we need pure Fluix crystals. So we're still one step away, or 2 steps away anyways. We need to grow these. So what is a vibration chamber or a crystal growth chamber? Crystal growth accelerator. And it requires a Fluix block. Yeah. We'll have to charge up some more. Alright, I'll be back. Alrighty, we've got our crystal growth accelerator built finally, and from our setup here it's looking like we might as well just go ahead and set this guy right here. And I went ahead and grabbed out a couple of water buckets from our equivalent exchange. We'll make a permanent water source here. So now all we need to do is just run a fiber, a glass cable between here and here. And that's enough to set that up to charge. So yeah, that's going to run constantly, so we're going to wind up burning through our coal, so we're going to go ahead and take that out for right now, because we still got to make our Fluix seeds. So in order to do that, I know we need to grind up the Fluix crystals, and we're also going to need some sand. So we'll grab out, let's see, we got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll go ahead and grind up these 8 Fluix crystals. And we'll take those and make our Fluix seeds. And then we'll go ahead and hook this back up. And we will throw our Fluix seeds in the water here. And they will begin to charge. So I'm going to let these grow, and I will be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, and just like that, they are done. Yeah, it took a little more than a full in-game day since we only have one crystal growth accelerator, but we're going to go ahead and shut this off again, so this way it doesn't waste our fuel. And this will charge back up completely, and we can actually get started on building this. So I wound up putting some stuff away while I was waiting, and I went ahead and transferred some more wood and coal and stuff over to our equivalent exchange system. So yeah, but anyway, we got our 4 Skystone blocks, we've got our 16 pure Fluix crystals, we've got engineering processor, and we've got, what else do we need? We needed 4 iron, if I remember right. Correct? No, we did not. We needed those. Okay, yeah, we got everything we need. So throw this up in here, and those in the corners, and we have our first ME controller. Alrighty, well anyway, we've pretty well spent most of our time today just getting to this point, and yeah, we'll have to set up the system in the next episode. We did manage to get the controller, we got our crystal growth accelerator down there, we did a little bit of mining, got some certus quartz crystals and a charged certus quartz and all that, and we went out and got some slime. So yeah, we accomplished some stuff today. Not as much as I would have wanted, but yeah, that's just the way things go. So anyway, I do want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, this is UOAbigail saying, have a great day.